installing a theme. So let's download a theme from, I've got a premium theme which I use, which I bought from Theme Forest, which we're going to install. So let's grab that in, and I'll just go to my Theme Forest downloads area. So I'll just get install WordPress files only, just to speed things up. Okay, it's downloaded. Now let's just try and add this zip file straight in. I'm not sure if this is going to work or not. So if I upload the zip file which I've just downloaded, this is the process for installing a theme. So if I go to my downloads folder, and I see my Theme Forest one, let's open that and click install. See if it works. I'm not too sure what's in that zip file. When it downloads, it could be a bunch of other files and unrelated to the WordPress install, but it looks like it's working. So okay, so that's success. Cool. All right, so now I've installed a theme, but I haven't activated it. So my child theme for my Divi parent is still active. So now what we'd want to do is we want to create a child theme for our Fortuna theme here. I'm working locally here, so I'm using Flywheel Local, and I'm in my local sites directory, and if I go pwd, we'll see the actual path. So this is where I am here. I'm in my Launchpad website, in my WP content folder, and I'm in my themes folder. If I do an ls, we see my Fortuna theme was automatically imported into the themes directory when I uploaded the zip file. Now we want to create a child theme for our Fortuna. So let's create a directory called Fortuna child. Now in this directory I need two files. I need a style.css and a functions file. So let's create those. Okay, so they've been created. Now my style sheet needs header information, so which I happen to have lying around in my notes. Let's see if I can grab it. So header info. Okay. So to keep it nice and simple, my theme name is going to be Fortuna Child, but I could call it anything I wanted. The directory, sorry, this information, the theme URI, this is only, I think it's really only important if the theme's available on the wordpress.org repository, which mine is not. The author is important. I'll just put my initials. The author URI, this is where I'd put one of our websites here. The description. We're just going to delete that. The version, I really like to have the version. As I'm not sharing this theme with anyone, and it's just a child theme, the license info I don't think is important. So I'm missing the line that tells WordPress what the parent theme is. So I'm just going to go back to the theme directory here and grab that line from the launchpad style info. So was it template? Yeah, so template. Alright, so my template is Fortuna. That needs to be spelt exactly the same as the folder of the parent theme. Alright, so we should have another theme pop up now. If I just refresh the screen. Okay, we've got Fortuna Child. Okay. And I can activate that and see if it gets any errors. Okay, looks good. Now this is going to completely change the front end of my theme. Yep. So yeah, very different. But that's just explaining how to create a child theme. You'll see the menus still coming out, and search box in there as well. The Fortuna logos must be set by default for in the parent theme, and then there's a bunch of Divi Builder shortcodes. So the Divi Builder shortcodes aren't going to work in Fortuna, so that's why I'm getting all that stuff. So changing the builders is a big deal, because now we're going to have to find a way to get our actual content out of this mess. And the reason why we're seeing these leftover shortcodes from the Divi Builder is because the Fortuna theme uses the Visual Composer WP Bakery plugin for the page builder. And you might have noticed that also when we installed the plugins, the child theme, this notification instantly came up because the WordPress went, oh, okay, you're using the Fortuna theme now. The Fortuna theme recommends. It's not exactly compulsory. These plugins. So Contact Form 7 for your contact forms, custom post template for, I think it installs a portfolio custom post type in here for you. So that's, for me and for a lot of other websites that I know, we don't use it. They don't use a portfolio, so a lot of the times I'm not installing this one, and I prefer to use Gravity Forms instead of Contact Form 7. And then there's some other stuff here relating to Contact Form 7, like the capture for Contact Form 7. So like I said, I'm not even installing Contact Form 7, so I certainly don't need this. And then there's Revolution Slider, which is a popular plugin, which I don't use Revolution Slider because I think it's too heavy code wise. So much code that it produces, I don't like it. And then a WordPress Importer plugin, which would probably be used to import the demo data for some of the Fortuna layouts that we could start importing. So it's up to you whether you want to install all of these plugins or just a couple or just one.